Friday. Good times. Welcome back. It's Friday. It's Juice with me, Jenny McKinney. Juice means join us in creating energy. I was a little late because my juice wasn't ready just yet. I had to run some errands. That's why. Not errands, ERIN or AARON, not AA Rons. I had to run errands. I had to go somewhere. But how are you? How's your coffee? How's your juice? How's your drink? Mm. Ooh, yeah. Good times. So let's talk about brains. Brainin. So this morning I was thinking about how uh, when I used to work in the corporate world, right? And people would come up to me, I would explain to them why this thing takes this amount of time so that they would understand. Well, not everybody's brain wants to hear those things, right? Different brains process information differently. And I was thinking about that this morning because um, last week somebody told me to uh, kind of see where I'm going, make a goal, and then, get to the goal and then work your way back. And I started to think about that because that's how I used to manifest, right? Like I would put it out there and I just want this thing at the end, and then I don't want to think about the steps in between. But here's the thing, and it's not being a control freak. Uh, I like the in between steps. I like creating an experience. That's just me, okay? And that's how I am. Uh, but all of our brains are different. So some people are goal oriented, some people are information oriented, some people are all over the place, some people are general, some people are specific. So it just made me think how all of our brains are just so different and how you just have to find the information that resonates with you, right? Because I can remember making people mad when I would explain things to them and they're like, I don't care what it takes, just get it done. And you're like, okay, well, I was just sharing the information on why this is taking this amount of time, right? So, and it was more of a training opportunity, I thought, because I like to train and share information, but they were not sharing in that enthusiasm. And that's okay. So I just wanted to share today that if you feel there is a disconnect in communication, that our brains are all wired differently, right? We have different learning styles, different programming, different way that we are DNA'd, our genetics. And so if there's a disconnect, don't take it personally, right? Because you might not be able to get through to that person. And this might be even like people that you're related to, like in your family. This might be um oh, I'm sorry. I was seeing a Facebook notification here. Um that it was this might be like you trying to communicate with your child and you're having issues. So what I have found, and this is through therapy, right? I'm not just like figuring this out on my own. Uh, Realizing that, and also NLP training, which is neuro linguistic programming. So just in different ways that our brain takes in information. Um, there's just so much, and so if there's a disconnect, you don't have to take it personal because there's probably something that's not aligning between the two of you. So I just wanted to share that because that came up this morning. And then what else did I put on here? Let me check my. Let me see my thing here. Okay, let me learn more there. Okay, let me see. What did I put on there? I'm trying to think what I put at the beginning so I knew what to talk about next. This was people pleasing also came up today too. So I feel like if that's something that you're doing, um, stop that. You can stop that right now. Um, oh, brains and explaining. Yes, so explaining it from your brain space. Um, no, is a complete sentence, right? Like you don't have to over explain yourself. You can create boundaries that way, and you can stop people pleasing, which I'm going to talk more about next week. I'm going to talk about the drama cycle next week. So join me on Friday for that because that's really good information. This week on our podcast, we talked about garage sales and antiquing and thrifting and different things that can come into your uh, space that can affect your energy. So take a listen or watch the video on that. That's on our Facebook page and our YouTube and TikTok page, So Much Energy. And that had really good information. A lot of good comments on the Facebook page. I apologize, they were not popping up in the live. So I apologize if you were commenting and sharing really good information. Because I went back and I was like, oh my gosh, it's crazy how sensitive some people actually are and how much actually sticks into the object. So, um, yes, I have a vendor event tomorrow. I'm doing mini energy sessions at the Johnson City Community Center. So come down there. It's a free, that's called a wholeness event, which is essentially like a holistic wellness event. So join us down there. 50 vendors that have different uh, products and stations and cool things. So I'm gonna have like my little energy set up. We'll do some energy clearings, get you some messages, things like that. And yeah, I'm excited. Oh, so let me tell you about the word I created today. So I was messaging my little buddy Tanya. She was asking for some good little juju for a project she's working on. And all of a sudden, I just typed up Mojovation. I'm going to send you some Mojovation. So you should use it. Mojovation. Let's do that. Um, Also, this card deck came to me this morning to pull a card. It's 100. It's the telepathy spell deck, which is pretty cool. Um, so I'm gonna pull a card. I'll have to put my glasses on so I can see it, and then I'm gonna tell you what it says. So this is for the collective, okay? And let's see what we get. Hang on one second. Let me shuffle that. It says the frame rate is too low, so uh, you're experiencing a lower quality stream. So it's probably my energy all high and okay. Oh, okay. So the balance card popped out. Okay, let me put my peeper glasses on. Yeah, motivation, Sherry. Right. Okay, so let me get my looking ball covers on. Okay, so the card that came out. Look at balance. Okay. Oh, look at that's so pretty. Ah, look at and then like it opens up above the tree right there. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, it says balance has been found in all aspects of life. Take time to nourish your spirit and body. Bring love to the world by meeting the needs of the body and soul. You will have a well developed career, good health, open minded temperament, and extensive travel. Yes! Balance! That's interesting. That came up in an energy session yesterday where somebody was very unbalanced. And it was like, sometimes it would like push her down this way and sometimes it would push her down that way. So, yeah, interesting. So, create some balance, get your motivation, keep an eye on miscommunications because that's what it'll feel like during this time where people's brains are just thinking differently. Um, and and just because the way that you see things doesn't necessarily make it right or wrong, that's just how you see it. And just respect the space that's how they see it. It's just different, right? So take that into account. If you're in Johnson City, Tennessee, come and see me tomorrow at the Wholeness event. I'll be there from 11 to 3. So even just stop by. I'll give you a squeeze. I like to give an arm squeeze if consented, and I can give you a big hug too. I'm a hugger. So if you need a hug, come on by. And I will see you again next week. Join us on Sunday night. We'll be live here again on Facebook with our new friend Isha Love. She's a spinal flow practitioner, so she's going to teach us all about that and like the flow of your spine uh, and energy in your spine. So she's going to share some information on that. She's got some amazing journals on Amazon, so we will have information on that which reminds me I need to order that, so I will have those. And I'll see you on Sunday night. So join us live, and that'll be the podcast for next week. Um, just to share too, the podcast from last week is posted about garage sale information, and then 2 podcasts ago was really good information from our new friend from Australia, Christy Donaldson. It was a longer podcast, but she talks about psychic development. She was talking about spiritual aspects of your life, how to incorporate that, different psychic. She's a psychic development coach. Information on that, and um, really just how to live your best life. But she had really good techniques for empaths. So if you get a chance, go listen to that podcast as well. So thanks again for being here. I hope you have an amazing weekend. And oh yeah, here's my new Aldi sweatshirt. Look at Aldi, established in 1976, like me. All right. Thanks for being here, Sherry. Hey, in the words of Sherry, go listen to her podcast. She has a podcast as well. Sherry, can you push your podcast here? Where they do storytelling. It's amazing and hilarious. Her and her husband Brett. And then Sherry also has a site called Whispers of Emerald. So go listen to that. She does a card reading every single day and really good information. Plus, she just has like a really soft, special, spiritual, supportive voice, which is just so magical. Um, like you would just want her to read you a story, which is perfect because that's what's happening in the podcast. So, Whispers of Emerald, Sherry Barato, yes, Dark and Precious Story Time. That's perfect. Thanks, Sherry. And just like Sherry says at the end of her videos, shine bright, go shine love into the world, and yeah, do that. So, not to get bossy, but do it. Shine bright, beach. Okay, I'll see you again next week. Okay, bye. Love you.